might get M3. Yeah, Shunguang right here. I don't know. So,
This sword mirrors my heart.
okay, there she goes. So, this could be a second cop. This could be M3.
Good day.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you the new master?
Alright. Yeah, so anyway, I couldn't just kind of like go straight into it. And see, now I think I want to go for M3 because it's 22 days left. And I got like, I got like four pulls already. Now I should be going for Zhao's weapon. Zhao's weapon is exactly what I need to be going for. But the M3 is like, but that's rare. I've only gotten the two pulls in one summon one time. And the one time I got it was with, I think it was Jane. Yeah, it was Jane. I had lost the 50-50 to Grace, and then I won the 50-50 in the same pool. So that was, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm trying to get ready for work and shit. Gotta get that M2, man. Yeah, like, I think I might go for the M3. I'm not going. What does the M3 do? It doesn't do anything really. I guess it's just like a power boost. Like the M4 is crazy though, because you getting 1,000 festivals and shit like that. Like immediately, it's just crazy. And I don't think I actually posted that I did get the M2 Chen Yi from the event. Oh, okay, so that's what that is. I've never noticed that. Oh, so that's cool. So you know, it's still great. This is what I this is what I liked anyways. But I still have to build Chen Yi. I haven't built her to what she does, what I need her to do now. I wasn't running. I wasn't running. I was actually running more of a penetration stun Chingy, but then I tried. I kind of switched to a more balanced set. Now I'm trying to go into a set. I was trying to go to a set that kind of utilized her crit, but I'm actually gonna keep the whole pen thing I had going because she got it's a lot of Yay Shao Guan kind of helped out a lot with the penetration issue I had in this game. So still haven't finished building her up. I just love this weapon, man. I love that. If the equipment possession stacks of T-Record greater than equal to 15, all squad damage members damage increased by 20% for 10 seconds. See, I thought that her, it must be Ye Shao Guan's weapon because I could have swore that this, that, I could have swore that this had a thing where if you could reapply the buff. So I'm not sure that might not actually might be her weapon. Yeah, repeated triggers reset the duration. Okay. So yeah, we're looking good here, man. Like, let's see, we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven premium, seven premium on engines. That's pretty good. That I got five of them completely for free. Honestly, like I said, like Yay Shot going like this, like seed is the stopping point for like the free shit. Like after seed, because I don't think any, but this character, I'm getting this characters. I gotta get this characters on. I gotta get her with it. Just because I really like the character. I'm not really into like the children type characters, but for something like you drive, she's always having a good time, so it's fun to play with. At least like the trust events. I'm not even friendly with none of these people yet. Like, I'm not mean. You sure it's good. How is you? Oh, it's a different shade. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I'm not the same friendship level with Lucia that I have with Ishan. You notice I don't even do the friendship on this stuff. Like Zhao, I haven't touched her. I finished Ye Xiaoguang because Ye Xiaoguang only got finished because mainly because I was already going to try to get her Mindscape, the little Mindscape activation thing for Hollow Zero. So that's the only reason she got finished. See, Fufu, Astra's done, Bernice is done. I don't think any of the characters down here. I think Haramasa's close. Here we go. That's cool. Cause like at first I was just getting Grace multiple times. Like I think I pulled like the first couple months I pulled all three of these copies of Grace. I don't think I pulled any copy of Grace outside of like the first 3 months of playing. Then Kaleda, I think I lost 50-50. Man, this is just recently, yeah, shot wrong. I lost 50-50 and finally got Duke Kaleda. Rena just got her with the second 50-50. And then I got Lycon when I lost the 50-50 to Ye Xiaoguang. So these three characters all got an extra buff for me losing 50-50. I don't think I'm ever gonna pull Soldier 11 again. I just think the game just gave me the one Soldier 11 and was just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, we'll holler at you, bro. Like, so it's over for that. I still have to build these characters up. The problem I have is when you build a character up, they have new gear. Like, from what I see now, Zuyan might actually be good for the way I play the game because now I'm having to shift towards attack characters. So, because I understand how meta ships go in video games, and I'm glad that people are starting to realize, no offense to Yishuan, but Rupture is the bait. I know my Yishuan looks terrible, you don't have to remind me. But yeah, Rupture is the bait. Rupture is the bait. You want to know what type of bait Rupture is? Rupture is the same bait that attack characters were in season one. Rupture is the same bait. I don't think they had bait in season two. I think they kind of made you think they were gonna go off. Like I mean, yeah, I think Stun might have been the bait. Nah, because defense was low key a bait too, but not really. The only real bait in the game so far has been um, Rupture, and when the game first came out, I skipped this character for a reason. I skipped this character. I had no reason I felt to even go for this character. I had more fun with Lycon teams when I first started playing and playing, so I just never went after Ellen. And the thing that kind of got me was the next character that came out was not only also an attack agent, but she didn't synergize with Ellen at all, which means that she would have to be running her own separate team. Now, as a gotcha game player, like, everybody has their own type of ways. But for me, as a gotcha game player, these two characters these two characters were never going to get their shine the way they were supposed to. Because if you're going through the building blocks of a game, you're not just going to you're not going to just keep releasing attack agents and stuff that specifically only works with attack agents. Like I know Ellen had Ice Thing until she got replaced because optimizing was a little bit better without her on the team, and she got better. And Ice got kind of, I know Ice got better when they kicked her aside for Miyabi. But that more so goes to the point, like, and I didn't really feel no good way to utilize it. So like, Julian just pretty much got skipped. Same thing. Then by the time Evelyn came out, attack characters, like it's just like it was no point. Like Hugo, I mean Hugo, man, it's just bad. It's just a bad placement. When you look at Rupture, like this guy might be the one that can survive how bad Rupture is. Because people thinking Rupture is good because of shield content. There are probably be one of them. One of them would probably be Alice. Well, not Dylan. Or yeah, Dylan and Alice. But there's only like 5 characters that can just be fine in almost everything. Like Zhao doesn't count. Zhao's just there. I haven't even built her up all the way, but I see the potential though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like my alternate account, like Zhao does some pretty good damage. Look at the game. It's just like recommended priority, everything, everything. That's fine. Like I would say, look, like well, if you knock out supports, then yeah, it's probably five because Yu Zaha can pretty much do whatever she does anywhere as long as she has her people. Yay Shagwan can pretty much do whatever she wants anywhere as long as she has her people. Vivian pretty much does whatever the hell she wants to do, wherever as long as she just kind of just has to be there. Like I mean, yeah, I'm just not into Rupture. Like to me, Rupture is just kind of ass. Like so I don't really fuck with Rupture like that. So like I said, like it seems like every video I put out here, I'm talking crazy about she. I'm talking crazy about my Shifu, but it ain't even like that. It's just for me, Rupture is just not fun. I don't really, I don't really feel like I don't really feel like going into like building, building up teams for Rupture. I'm not doing that, bro. Like I'm not building up. I'm not building. I'm not gonna spend most of my energy and stuff on gear for Rupture characters because for me, Rupture just isn't. It's just not fun. They're just like, oh yeah, we put another health bar, so this character excels at clearing this health bar. Okay, but Yishuan's amazing though. She still does the whole like she does like the whole pain split from Pokemon thing, but on your team where you kind of like she kind of like rationalizes the health and stuff like that, kind of balances it out. But oh, yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's it. I mean, yeah, Astra. That's about it. Other than that, I mean, Miyabi works. Miyabi works, but we're talking about like if we're talking about in a sense of characters. Honestly, there's a lot of these characters that can still work. I still love Bernice. I'm probably the only person in this community that actually likes Bernice. Everywhere I go, people just massively shit on Bernice like she's just the worst character in the game, which I just think is a skill issue. I love Lighter. He's probably my favorite character to play with in the game because Lighter just man. And I haven't even fully built him up. That's another thing. Like you have all these characters, you can't really have time to build them up. Like I'm missing the last part of the trigger. Look at that. She's still good. I mean, I probably could buff some of this up. I probably have some of this stuff on me. Yeah, I got. If I'm gonna spend those resources, I'd rather use those resources because at the time, the way the game was going, it was more like balancing characters out. So, I mean, it was more. They started running towards like multiple teams. But I think Jane is maxed. No, she's not. There's got to be somebody on this team that's maxed out. Astra isn't. Vivian isn't. Yishuan isn't. She's probably the closest. Fufu's nowhere near done. And neither is Jay. There's no way. I don't have a single character that's fully maxed out. Bro, look at this, bro. Like when you look at that cow after all this time, you just start to think like, yo, bro, I was getting off with a Lycon, bro. Like, and mind you, I think Lycon was like M1 at the time, and he didn't have his weapon. And I was getting off with Lycon with this. I was getting off. Well, I didn't. I used Rena. I think Rena was more so the beginning of the game because she could just those switches and stuff like she just decimated mobs. So later, I think I used Kaleda and Ben at first, but then I realized that the extra slot was kind of useless, which means that the team is useless because it's really just a 1-on-3. Because Ben, it just didn't work. Man. And Grace, I was using Grace until honestly, I was using Grace and Jane. I think I was using Grace, Jane, and Chin Yi as a team for a while. It's crazy how that works. I just didn't know I never maxed out Grace. I didn't know that because and now Grace has a buff, but I don't have any of this stuff for her. I've been using mine. I've been using mine on my baby, Big Bird. Yeah, I love me some Bernice, man. So do I even have enough to? No, I don't. I mean, I can. Sure. Oh, that only got me 500. I don't want to spend all my currency. I kind of need some of that stuff. Yeah, 900. Okay. I had a feeling I was close. So, no, I can't get it. Huh. Damn, that hurt. I do not like using stuff like this. Forgot you had to buy the Bernice thingy jiggy. So, Grace is probably going to be next. I don't have any real care for Soldier 11, so it's probably not going to happen. That's cool, though. They gave Ambien, whatchamacallit, a buff. That's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, what is Night Boo? Oh, okay. These are for like the event bamboos, I think. These are like event bamboos, I'm assuming. That's cool. Let's get Bernice out of here. Yeah. All right. What does that even do? Upgrades her initial energy regen when it was greater than 1.8, you got an extra point. You got a point one extra points of initial energy regen. I'm tripping. It says when her energy regen is greater than equal to 1.8, then every point one pretty much excessive after that increases anomaly master by 2% and damage by 100 by 1.75 up to a maximum 25 anomaly and 20. Man, that wasn't bad. I'm just reading. I'm just reading that. I mean, it seems like this doesn't do much, but just kind of. I mean, it seems like it just helps her get to her damage faster because it seems like it's the same exact numbers. Like, if you can still maximize it from. Yeah, it seems like it's the same. And my energy regen's not even high enough, so I guess I got new bit. Yeah, because I think the same thing at 1.8. Yeah, so I need to get Bernice. I need to change Bernice's whole game plan. I don't know what I was going for with Bernice when I did it, but I need to change her game plan. That's fine. It's always good to know this type of stuff. Like I've read Graces, and it's not like Grace's buffs are like insane to me or something, but for electric anomaly in this place of time where anomaly's kind of in a bad spot, yeah, I don't have her gear on her anymore. I think I switched some of her gear out to Bernice or somebody. I don't remember. Might have been Heart Muscle. And then her weapon is Vivian. But I can find ways around that. Like I'm definitely gonna mess around with Grace stat bonuses. Oh, I didn't. Oh, this is a thing. Yeah, my monitor is garbage. Bro got 35. Oh man, bro is garbage. My monitor is trash. I just haven't taken the time to build them. I think I can probably get that up, but I'm not going to. I have a lot to build with these characters because now where I'm at now, you gotta think in the sense of how I play the game. I was a free to play before, so now I mean I'm still gonna be mostly free to play. God, I gotta get that crit rate up. But I'm still gonna be mostly crit play, and I gotta get her attack up. Like, and her crit damage. Like, honestly, all this is just atrocious. That's probably why I'm like sword bear like top 4% now or something. Like, I probably don't fail to like top 4% or something. Cause yeah, like, I don't know how I'm at top 2%. That's like, man, I thought I was laughing how people took that so seriously because like it's not really a big deal. But where's that thingy at? Where I still gotta finish that. I still haven't got the gems for those either. Because I'm gonna use these performance things since there's four of them. That can just get two on the grace, so that'll be fine. Still gotta do Zhao's on Zhao's. Like I like the thing with me when I was pretty playing was the fact that I still had a ton of stuff I could do. This is like I love this mode right here because it's like one of the better. It's like a skill check kind of thing. Like you might see guys with like full M6 teams and they're just trash. They don't know how to play the game. They're just kind of mashing. Cause like I was pretty much going crazy with y'all with Kanye, and it was a couple times like it was like M4 Ye Xiaoguangs, and like I'm still destroying over contribution with Chen Yi because I understood how the mechanics of the bosses worked and they didn't. So they were just doing it's when you're supposed to parry the enemy, they're just sitting there still attacking and shit. Where you could go through the field, but so the other stuff must have been limited time. I don't think there's anything you have that I want. I'm taking the hot pot. Oh, I can't afford the hot pot. But damn, that's all I want. That's the only thing I want. I guess I'll get some shades. Yeah, I get some shades. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I pretty much already just gave up on this whole rebuilding the Yukon summer thing because it got to the point where like you're going into the depths like 18, 19 times, and you're still at 90% of this. What is this new? Oh, proxy outfit. Oh, I already had some glasses. Neither one of these really match with what she's wearing. Whatever. Oh, whatever. But I mean that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, like I kind of just woke up. I was like, all right, go just do a 10 pull for Kanye shot wrong, and the game was like, whoa, 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 whoa. The game's just like, whoa, wait a minute, we fixed this. Let's just get it. And I'm glad because I actually like Rena. Like I actually like Rena a lot. If they didn't release Zao, I would have tried to find a way to make Rena work in a lot of. I don't think I have her gear either. Oh no, I just have penetration gear. I haven't had time to build her up, man. I gotta change this to pin. Oh, it's an injury jam, but I still gotta change all this stuff. Like, yeah, I gave her like an anomaly proficiency. I don't think she needs it, but at the same time, it's pretty good for her. Does she run like electric as a secondary set? Oh, energy regen. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. So I'm assuming I put energy regen on these. I should change energy regen to these two and then just have these penetration. Okay. Do I have Rena's weapon too? I do not. So Rena and Soldier 11 are the only ones I don't have. Meanwhile, Lycon, I got his weapon like 3 times. I think I got another one down here somewhere. No, I don't. Yeah, okay, I pulled Kaleta's weapon twice, and then I have Lycon's weapon twice. So it is what it is. Like It's just amazing. Now I finally got my Mindscape for Rena. I can change my bio to Rena's picture, which is cool. So I'm probably gonna have to get a think about it, but undefeated simulation commander. Oh, so you need to get a certain percentage to be in the top percentage. I didn't know that was a thing, but I don't really chase these things. Like I did this because I just wanted to see what the high threshold was, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like this thing is a skill issue thing too. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The event is easy as hell, and I most of these people out here were like fucking M4, Ye Guangs are like at top 4%. And it's just like I don't understand because it's pretty easy. And after you, I can understand if you don't understand the mechanics until like the end of the first try. But I mean, after you pretty much already tried once, you should probably already know how this goes. Like my scores suck. Like you can tell I just do enough to get what I need to get when I just get up out of there, man. Like they like to me like Zenless is at a Zenless is at a great spot where Zenless is at a great spot where like I don't feel like I had to do this. I don't feel like I had to do this at all. I was already going to get the M1 free to play. I probably would have gotten the M2 before the end of I would have gotten the end M2 before the end before she left. And I'm pretty sure since I won the 50-50, 100% sure. Either that or I lost the 50-50 on Lucia's weapon. I don't remember. But either way, I think I was still going to be guaranteed to get to at least M1. I probably wouldn't have gotten the M2. But I'm pretty sure if I wouldn't have spent anything, I would have probably went M1. But that's not why I got this character. I got this character because I love characters with if I can find it, blah, crit rate, blah, blah. Well, I'll just say this. I'll just go to this. I love characters that have that last bit of the target's defense. And you go to M2, ignore now this so it's two like ignore 40% of the target's defense. These are things I love in the video. I love these type of things in video games because I'm big on DOTs, things that can shred and ignore attack and defense and stuff like that. That's why she's pretty much the first attack character that I'm actually into because of because of what I do. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure other characters probably have a lot of penetration, ignore, and defense, but she's an attack character that does it. And the fact that the only thing I don't like about this character, oh, I gotta change her. It says disc drives recommended. I believe it too. These disc drives are terrible. But the thing with Ye Guan I don't like is her invincibility frames. I despise her invincibility frames because she's one of those characters, and I know a lot of people say this about Miyabi, but I didn't think it was true because Miyabi, if you actually knew how to play her, you could get some real fun tactical shit going, you know. But her frames is kind of crazy too. Ye Guan's frames are pretty much ridiculous. As long as you're landing towards the ground and they swing, you just dodge it anyway. Like you're never any real danger. I think I've played with this chick for like not like 8 days because I haven't had enough time to really get into it like that, and I haven't built her up all the way. But in the 8 days I've played with her, I think she's gotten hit twice. One of them was like from the Marionette Twins. Like I just couldn't. But I don't know what the second time was. I know she only got hit like two, three times, like probably twice. The thing with Ye Xiaoguang is they made it so they made it so she's easy to power through. To me, to me, she's easy to power creep and base. To me, this and this are not easy to power creep. It's kind of like if you if you have base me, I'd be like me, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with it, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't all that bad. I'm just confused why one of Miyabi's mindscape said anniversary and rupture. Damn, rupture and but does Jay Sean going to have something that hints to the next? No, no. All right. So, but it's like Miyabi. If you got M2 Miyabi, where is it M2 Miyabi? Yeah, when she enters the battlefield, she immediately gains her little six stack of Fallen Frost, and her crit rate increased by 15%. Wow. So is that 15%? I think that's baseline too. Oh wow. And while she's in her Shima Shimosuki sense. I'm gonna just go with that. Every every point of fallen cross soon will allow bases to attack to 6% of defense, stacking up to six times until the Shimosuki stance ends. When the slash for charge when the slash for charge level three of base when the slash for charge level three base attack crossbones immediately remove crossbones stay. All squad members anomaly build up by 20% for 10 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. This M1 is actually good. See, I always thought with Miyabi, the M2 was what you would want. But the M1's pretty good. M3 is just basic shit. All right, we're not even gonna get onto this yet. We're not even gonna get on the M4 because that's when she gets too crazy. But M2 Miyabi seems like she's fine right now. I got a lot of friends that got like M6 Miyabis, and I know they're fine. But a lot of these characters, when you get into it, bro, you got to get into the notion of knowing that these characters, these characters have staying power, but it just depends on what you're doing with these characters. Like Chingy, I'm off for the next 3 days. I'm going to be in the lab with Chingy. I have like, I think I have like 32 batteries. I am going to finish her out. I am going to try multiple different sets of gear on her because I do not like this set. I don't like this set at all. I don't feel like she needs this set, especially from how the way she plays. I just don't see it. And by the fact that they pretty much made it kind of easier to go in the stun with so many of these different characters. Like, let's say I was just like, you could take characters that don't even really their main and she'll be fine. Like I've ran Yuzaha, Jane, and Chingy. Wait, Yuzaha being passive, but mainly it was just for the stun boosting that Yuzaha does, where you could just kind of get into Chingy and you could pretty much just stun crazy. The problem is just that my Jane's not very good anymore, so she can't really carry like I want. She can't really carry it anymore, so. Hmm. I might change this too because I remember when I was running Jane at first, I ran Jane with like a crit damage, attack set. She had like 3K attack, like 50 something crit rate, probably like 100 something crit damage, and she had the no, I think she had like 80 something crit damage, and she had like the anomaly, master, and proficiency. Those were the same because I just changed substats, like the substats of these. So all this stuff, I think these were different too. I think yeah, like none of this has anomaly proficiency like these three. So these three, that's how you can tell these. Like I kind of just I gotta change a lot of these stuff for these characters, man. Like when I first started playing the game, it was pretty much just put whatever you want to put on these characters and just kind of hope that it works. And it works. Like Astra still does her thing, even though she's terribly optimized. And it's like I have done a terrible job with Astra, but it doesn't matter because Astra doesn't care because you got the characters around them, and the W engine kind of saves me. So like getting those 60K, getting those 60K clears. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I don't really sweat for those. I sweat for like I don't sweat at all really, but I'll go for like a I'll go for like a 40. I go for like a 40K clear, something like that. I don't really go for the 60s. I think that's the number. I'm not sure. I have to look back at it. I might be getting confused with like the 6,000 whole thing with Apocalyptic Shadow from Star Rail, which I don't even think I have Star Rail on my PS5 anymore. It's pretty much just old for Star Rail, man. Like compared to what Zenless has done with these characters, I guess I love Ye Shao going some more. But yeah, compared to what Zenless has done with these characters, just compare it to Star Rail, and you get the real discussion. Like where I probably should have just let off with Ye Shao going. It doesn't matter. Well, you see with Star Rail, we had Jing Liu come out. I always compare Jing Liu's situation with Miyabi's, where Star Rail knew how to balance out Jing Liu's situation more so because she was pretty much getting assed out in like nine ice content, and then they gave us Ron May. Then they gave us Ron May. So, oh yeah, she does clear faster. I think that was like 8 seconds. 11. It wasn't fast. Usually, Ye Shot Guan can clear these mobs in about 8 seconds. I guess I just didn't do it fast enough. But you compare that to Miyabi. Miyabi doesn't care. Miyabi was going into place with ice resistance, and she was just like, "Yeah, okay, cool. I can still do anomaly, so fuck you." Like, I already lost 2 seconds. I didn't kill him, but yeah, like I like Jay Shot going. It's just like I said, the invincibility frames, man. It's really annoying. Like, and it's not annoying because it's annoying because like she doesn't need that. She's already pretty crazy. It's just they're just like, oh yeah, well let's just give all these iframes and shit. So unless you're the worst Zenless player of all time, that's probably blind in half of your eye or something, and your reaction time is completely terrible. You should be fine. That should kill. But yeah, yeah, as long as I didn't know Zal was still out there. Look around the corner, Zal's just still out there, just chipping away. Like I like Zal. That's why, like, a lot of people are criticizing this. I guess I think Yishuan's the anniversary, but a lot of people are criticizing. A lot of people are criticizing this. Like, oh yeah, it's not great, blah blah blah. Damn, this shit take a lot. But yeah, like, oh yeah, it's not great, blah blah blah. But I'm like, bro, like the Void Hunter celebrations are the best celebrations in the game because you do not have to save for the Void Hunter celebrations. Because the Void Hunter celebrations, you're going to get them every time because they're going to give you a exact. They're going to give you over a month to get the character. And with the currency they gave out enough currency for you to at least go for it once. And over the course of a month, you got a pretty good chance of getting the character, especially with all the events they let out. Like last year with Miyabi, I lost the 50-50 on Miyabi, I think. Did I? No, I think I lost 50-50 on her weapon, I think. Well, I tried to go for M2, but I mean I tried to go for M1, but yeah, my Miyabi's terrible. Don't even look at it. But yeah, my Miyabi's just awful. But what I was saying is like with Miyabi, damn, she got 80 something crit rate just from these pieces. It's not bad. But with Miyabi, I'm just gonna say my biggest thing is you pretty much neutered the rest of the game for her. Like Miyabi's nerfs messed Bernice up a lot. Bernice had her role. Bernice was great at her role. Now Bernice kind of fell to the wayside because they had to do things to nerf Miyabi. Not only that, if they wouldn't have had to go through the stress defeats to nerf Miyabi, this would have been an incredible. This she would have been way better. But right now, Seed is good. Seed is pretty good. I use her on the 8 Shotgun teams because she by the time Yeisha Guan finishes her little stuff and she's on her timer, she's on her timer for her M1 back. Seed can just come out there and just do her thing and Seed also has very, very forgiving dodge windows. Like I like the characters. Like I can't who is it? I think it might be Monato. Monato, I think he's one of those characters that like if he's in the middle of his attack, he just doesn't just completely dodge it. Like C does it all the time. Trigger does it all the time. I think Haramasa can get caught up in his animations. Man, I use Haramasa too. Oh, oh yeah, I had gave that to Soldier 11. I was playing with her. I was playing with her, trying her out. They get that back to Haramasa. I don't remember what engine I was using for Haramasa. Oh wow, so her weapon would actually be good for him. I always forget I have this weapon. It's like I forget I have this weapon every time. I remember I think it was like an event weapon. Oh, and I can level it up. So that's cool. I just slap it on Haramasa now. And I wasn't going to use it for anyone else. That's cool. So EA special attack equivalent. Okay, that's fine. Because electric characters seem to have very high anomaly proficiency for some reason. Like I swear, I still have to build them up. Like I messed up with them a little bit, but Hard Master still fun. And I don't really as you can see, I don't really go for like super high crit rate. Trigger's just awful. I gotta fix Trigger. She's great, but my Trigger's awful. Like, my seed could be better, but what I always tell is like if the game isn't pushing you to go for M2 Miyabi next time you get it, then don't. Unless you really want to. If the game isn't pushing you to change Chen Yi into change Chen Yi into a hybrid that's just kind of there to make sure she's just alive enough long enough to do support, you don't have to. Like people tell me all the time that these two aren't great together. I use Bernice as the replacement for Evelyn. What people don't realize is if you have your characters built to do these certain things, they'll be fine. Like like Vivian. Vivian, everybody knows what Vivian's role is. Everybody knows what Vivian's job is. We all know that what Vivian's gonna come out and do. So you have to try to find characters that can play outside of that easy scope. Like for me, I think Chen Yi is a very high skill cap type character because of the teams you have to run her with. Chen Yi doesn't have any help. Chen Yi, Chen Yi doesn't have any help. She can't activate her full passive on most of these electric teams because of her own. What's her little team thingy? Hold on, I think I can go to. Can I go to teams? You can go to teams somewhere over here. Oh yeah, investigation squad. So I'll just slap Chen Yi on the team right quick, just so we can go through her little thingies. So all right, Chen Yi. Oh wow, she actually works on this. I actually might try this. I don't think it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. So so Chen Yi needs an attack character. I actually might try this. So yeah, it's an attack character or a character in the squad. Now I'm gonna keep this squad. I'm gonna try this. I might I might switch. I might switch Astra out and put Zhao in instead and see how that rocks. But it's nothing really major. I'm actually gonna crash out and just do some singles anyway. I don't care. I got a bit of OCD. I'm not a fan of that 84. I'd rather just have it at 80. Like I knew I was getting the character. Like as soon as I flicked it, I seen that long, like that right there. When I seen that, it rolled for like a piece of an extra. So I was like, yeah, I got the character. I'm just doing this just because I don't like to be at 80. I don't. I like to be at like the tens of a number. So I have no. I have. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get this character M3 right here, which is fine. I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to get to 80. There we go. Hey Lucy, I'm gonna build you up too. So now I have 22 days to get this engine, and I already know the last engine I got was this engine, so it's gonna be a 50-50 chance. This thing right here, I don't care anymore. Like I don't care about any of this. I don't even know what this does. Oh, so that's what it does. Yeah, I don't care about that, bro. Ain't nobody solved to get this shit, bro. I'm good on that, bro. I got what I wanted right there. The GOAT. The woman, the myth, the legend herself. That's what I want. So, and it's crazy because they give you this thing where you got this event where you spend, and it's like, oh, I'm looking. It's just like, oh, I own all three of these characters already. Because to me, these characters, honestly, I think I pulled these characters in succession. I pulled Jane, then I pulled Chenyi, then I skipped Caesar because Caesar's I hate Caesar. Um, I'm just not a fan of defense characters that play the way Caesar plays. It didn't go into my account. So I pulled Bernice instead because I see Bernice and I was like, oh shit, fire chick, and she does like DOT damage. All right, cool, I gotta get her. So I think this is overall a good thing. I don't know why people are complaining about it. It's just like, yo, like if this thing had Alice, Evelyn, Astra, Soldier Zero. Um, I honestly, fuck it. If this thing had Dylan in it, I can understand why people would be pissed off. But these are old characters. Like y'all say, Bernice sucks. Everybody says Bernice sucks now. Why do people care that she's in this banner? You all say that Chen Yi is mid. Honestly, y'all just don't know how to fucking play it. I think y'all trash. But so why is she here? Why is it the problem that Chen Yi's here? She's mid. Remember, she's not good. Remember, there's like three stun characters that are over her right now. So like, why wouldn't she? Like, sure, cool. And then you got Jane. I can admit Jane's kind of mid right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like Jane's a second. Jane's more like a secondary anomaly character on teams I run now because she just can't do it anymore. But that might be down to my build and nothing else. It may not be a problem with Jane specifically. But yeah, when you look at these characters, it's pretty much. I mean, you pretty much already see what's going on. Like these are all old characters that are probably going to get buffed soon. Bernice got hers. Jane's probably going to get hers next out of these three characters. And Shen Yi's buff is going to be probably amazing because I think it's going to be a big year for stun characters. If you notice, stun is the only thing in this game that doesn't really get messed with. They don't really fuck with stun like that. They just kind of just let stun do what they do. And most stun characters have support to go along with their stunning so they can have a secondary outlet to doing things. That's what makes these characters so good. Like, and the only way you're stunning the only way you're power creeping a stun character is if you have a character. Well, this character. This character is the only character I think like if we're talking about power creeps, like the stun in general. Because I don't think Jafufu was a power creep to stun at all. If anything, Jafufu is pretty much on brand for what I'd expect for a stun character. But Dylan's completely different. Dylan's a support. She's a stun character. She has incredibly great dodge when her attacks are fast. Her attacks are fast and her switching so you can actually get in, get what she needs to get and get out. Like this is an amazing character. This like I know I've said this in a lot of my videos, but fucking it's only two characters I regret not pulling. Dylan, who I lost to 50-50 to, and I had to skip Bonnie Way for, and Alice, who. So these are the two characters that I just wanted. Like I only want those two characters. I want Bindway too, but the way Bindway plays, players can actually cook with this dude. So they're gonna keep putting him on inconvenient banners the same way they did to Hugo. Think about it. Hugo's first banner right before Vivian. Nobody's something for this dude over Vivian, bro. Vivian was pretty. We already knew Vivian was gonna be like that, especially when the Bang Boo comes out, and it's just like I think the Bang Boo came out with Vivian. I'm not sure. I had to check on that, but there was no point in me getting Hugo. Like there was no point, especially with what was coming out. I don't remember if Hugo came out before Vivian or he came out before Shifu. I don't know, but it was no point in getting Hugo. But I like Hugo. I would go for Hugo if I could get him, but he's they're gonna do the male characters always have like the worst timeline releases. Like look at Lighter. Like Lighter, honestly, what came before and after Lighter, I shouldn't have pulled Lighter. I I'm not saying I shouldn't have pulled for him. I'm saying I shouldn't have pulled him. I pretty much got lucky when I pulled Lighter. But with his window of the characters that came out before and after him, if honestly, if I didn't get lucky, he wouldn't be on my account because I wouldn't have just had the resources to go for him. Usually, when a banner comes out, I do a quick twin to see if I can get a character. it's worked in some cases. Like Bernice, I got her. Um, the second copy of Chen Yi, I got. I think that's it. I think I pulled Trigger off of that too, and then um, I think Miyabi as well. No, it wasn't Miyabi. I think it was Jafufu. I pulled Jafufu, like, but that's usually what I do. Like when the banner comes out, I hit a random 20 pull because this game is an epic 7. This game is the epic 7. I know that 80 is still going to be there when Ye Xiaoguang leaves. I know that 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 75 will still be there after these two weapons leave. So I wanted to get another copy of this Bang Boom. I've really been shooting for it, but the game's kind of been like the game's not really been fair to me. So I'm just gonna hit some singles because I I don't like I usually don't go all the way for the Bang Booms because it doesn't usually take that long. I usually get them within like 50 bulls. So I think that might be it. I don't know the animation for the Bang Boo when the Bang Boo I don't know the animation for the Bang Boo morning because I was getting dressed, getting ready for work, and then I was just like, oh shit, this is 2-in-1 summon. All right, cool. Let me put this up here. But that's all, man. I ain't really got nothing to talk about, man. I just wanted wanted to express my yay shot going summons, talking a little bit about the game and how I feel about the state of it, and I kind of want people to understand that a lot of this stuff is skill issue stuff, like, and it's not even to be offensive to other players. It's just like a lot of stuff I'm seeing players complain about aren't things that really matter because the way this game is set up is pretty easy. So if you have any real problems with this stuff, I wouldn't take it too seriously, man. Like, oh, so you get two hamster cages. I think I have like, yeah, I got 12 of these shits. I never use these because I haven't maxed out most of my characters. So you get this at 40 and this at 45. And then at 50, you get this. Oh, so you get like a free skill point thing with the character pass. So, okay, so this right here would probably be what I'm probably going to wait for this right here to finish out Ye Xiaoguang or Qin Yi if I don't get there. So that's it. I'll let y'all, man. Let Ye Xiaoguang do some laps around. Let Ye Xiaoguang do some laps around here because she'll probably forget about it tomorrow anyway.